Hello, welcome to Sound of Fear Book Reviews. As usual, I am Tina. Today I'm reviewing Spirits of the Season, which is a short story horror collection edited by Tanya Kirk from 2018. So it's published by the British Library Tales of the Weird, and it's really interesting. This is my last book review of the year. Any books I finish tomorrow or today, what's today? I don't even know, the 29th, I'll review in 2022. Mainly because I'll be posting my charts and stuff on New Year's Eve. Yes. I received this beautiful book for my sister for Christmas last year, and it's a collection of short stories, short horror stories set around Christmas. Yet these are all stories from pre-Confederation, which to all of you non-Canadians is 1867 to 1940. One of the most, this isn't a Canadian book, I just thought that was funny that it was 1867 as the earliest story. One of the most fascinating things about this collection is that it's set in chronological order, so you get to see the differences in style and approach to horror and writing as you go. In truth, the earlier stories aren't very scary, but that has a lot to do with the way it's written. As you know, most Western literature from before modernism, the literary movement, is quite detached in style and or didn't play with the conventions of writing like modernism began to. Likewise, due to the influx of horror today, a lot of the twists in the stories were rather predictable, but the stories are still really, really good and really fun. There is one, though, that was, one of the earlier stories that wasn't scary while reading, but it really sticks with me. Like, I'm still thinking about it. So I'm going to talk about a few of my favorites. I'm not going to do spoilers or anything of them, but I just wanted to mention. The first one I want to talk about was The Shadow, which is 1905 by E. Nesbit. This is one of the ones that's actually scary. It features these weird ink-like ghosts that appear anytime they want, and they are freaky. Like, this is a short little story, but I was like, ooh. The next one is The Kit Bag. This one's from 1908 by Algernon Blackwood. It's a little predictable, but the imagery and how creepy, how the creepy things are described is really creepy and scary. Like, ugh, it was gross. Boxing Night, which was from 1923 by E.F. Benson. This was a little predictable, but not terribly so, but it was quite fun. I liked the story. I liked the setup. It was like a good little kind of, more like a thriller than a ghost story, but I really liked that one. Snow, which is from 1929 by Hugh Walpole, was fascinating in that you're not quite sure whether what's happening in the story is real or not. It's more of a psychological horror as well as a ghost story, and I really liked that one because it was short and sweet and left you kind of wondering at the end. It was really interesting. The Demon King from 1931 by J.B. Priestley isn't scary, but if you like stories about demons or devils causing some chaos, you'll enjoy it. It's about a devil that appears at the theater, and he messes around with people there. It's pretty fun. Christmas Eve on the Haunted Hulk is the last one I'll talk about. This is the third story. It was from 1889 by Frank Cowper, and it follows a man who spends the night on a derelict, half-sunken boat stuck in a bog. This is the one that sticks with me, as I said. It reminded me a little of The Hollow Places, and like that novel, it's the setting and the eerie, unexplained aspects that are the best part. It was just something you don't often see today, Like this guy is like, I'm going to go duck hunting in this bog. And then he gets lost and just sleeps in this old boat. And it's just like such an antiquated concept, but it was like, and then you don't really know what was happening. It was really interesting. I kind of want to reread that one. Anyway, those are the ones that I liked the most. There's a couple other ones that were really good too, and I highly, highly recommend this book for horror fans, people that like short story collections, people that enjoy like pre-modern Victorian stories as well. I definitely check out another collection by this publisher. I think I have a few other ones, and definitely super cool. And thanks to my sister, not like she watches these, for giving it to me. It was a surprise gift, so she's really good at that. She always finds cool books for me that I've never read before or heard of. So that was really cool. And yeah, so thanks for watching.